Good morning, good morning. Early Morning Chronicles. Good morning, this is Big Ant. And hold up, let me adjust the lighting so you can see a little bit clearer. Hey, there you go, there you go. It's Early Morning Chronicles. It's a Wednesday morning here in Detroit, Michigan. And Early Morning Chronicles broadcast 111. This is Big Ant. And this morning I want to talk about something. Jason recently, this young lady, killer. Well, the young lady name is Kavan. I think it was Kaviana Globe. Her killer just got sentenced for jail. I believe the sentence was 70 to 100 years in prison. I don't know, it seems like I've been talking a lot about these dudes, they domestic issues with they women. But this dude, young bull with a young lady, 24. Apparently he was her ex. And the way this story unfolds, that he killed her, put her in a garbage can across the street from his house. Dude had been locked up before, so on and so on. So the questions always go back to, why are these women dealing with these men that can potentially harm them or harm people around them? This morning I was watching a little bit of the case, and I was seeing the disdain look in her mom's face, and her posture, and her anger, and her frustration. And she was expressing how she had gotten into physical altercations with Kaviana about making a better decision, being with this young man, and how, because it was domestic abuse in which she was getting from this young man, she shouldn't be around this dude. And Kaviana just kept dealing with him, and long story short, she didn't heed her mom's examples on who should she be dealing with. She had got with another dude, but was still communicating with this dude. I forgot his name. I want to say Burke, Beck, something. This is a stupid name. And Maxwell Back, I think this is Back or Beck, Maxwell Bake or something like that. Anyway, she got with this dude Maxwell, and I don't know, man. I have two sisters of my own. I just remember growing up, always being in a position where I had to protect my family, especially the women around me. And it was times where, at that particular time, my older sister's boyfriend was putting hands on her. I mean, I don't know all the details about it because I wasn't laying in the same bed as him and her. But all I know is this: when you get to that point when it starts getting domestic, somebody has to make a point and say, you know what? Before this goes any further, I need to take a stand and I need to remove myself from this situation because it's not going to be good. Now, it could have been a lot of things that the girl mom didn't know about her, whatever. And I think that's what the prosecutor was trying to get across. It's a lot of things that you may not have known about Kaviana, you know what I mean? But by any means, that doesn't constitute anybody to kill another person. Doesn't constitute a man, for one, to put his hands on her. And I'll be honest, I'm no saint. Things have happened in my life where, I had to put my hands on a female at one point. But it doesn't make me into the man I am today. I clearly know that that behavior is frowned upon. And it shows, it shows where you at in your manhood, in your stages of becoming a man. It shows that you're not really developed into manhood, that you have to put hands on a female. So, 70 years to 100 years because he killed this young lady. I don't think it's extreme. Some may think differently. I know I was looking at a lot of the time, it's like a little chat under the Facebook, right? And they were saying how he needs the death penalty. He needs more than just sitting in jail. He needs more for him to suffer the way this young lady suffered. I don't know. It's with him sitting every day. Is that a form of him suffering? Is that an act of him suffering? And people always have this idea, well, when he go to jail, he's going to get justice. They're going to do this and do that. I don't even know if that's even accurate today. I don't even know if people actually be like, well, you know what? I'm going to butt fuck you because you raped so many women out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? These are questions that needs answers. Like, what is actually justice in Michigan? I know it's no death penalty. Do you think we need the death penalty? You know what I mean? I, for one, I don't necessarily believe in killing people, but I believe an eye for an eye. You know what I mean? If you rape somebody, you should get anally raped as well. You know what I mean? You should get everything that you dish out. If you shoot somebody in the head, you should get shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? If you rob somebody, your arm should be cut off. You know what I'm saying? These are practices that are done in other countries. And I don't know, maybe that's a wrong way of thinking, but I just think that if we issue some of these practices that other countries and continents took on, we wouldn't have a lot of these people who do these heinous acts of violence. That's just a thought, food for thought. I don't know if it'll ever get to that point, which I doubt it will. Maybe under Hillary, maybe under Donald Trump, it might be different, but and I mentioned that before. But I just feel like, him sitting in a jail 70 years, 100 years, we all know he's not going nowhere. But whether or not he goes anywhere, he does, you should get what you gave out. I don't want you to sit. I want you to be able to get what you dished out. Especially if you do it to a female. You do it to a female, bro, you got everything coming to you. But I don't know, just little words this morning. Trying to be positive this morning. Start my day off right. Do things the right way. Tonight, Broadcast 111 will be going on after 8 o'clock, so tune into that. That consists of Nas, Theo, and myself. So stay tuned. This is Wednesday, hump day in most cases. Now for me, this is the beginning of my work week. I hate it. Stay positive, love yourself, love each other, be safe. That's another thing, hug each other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't leave out with a hug and a kiss. Make sure you tell somebody you love them. You know what I'm saying? Be happy to be in existence. And I mean by that, being able to breathe air. Love each other, love yourself. Broadcast 111. Big Ant. Early Morning Chronicles. Holla.